Never let your children feel like they don't have the important people that they need in their life. Never make them feel like they have to go on the outside for help. There's nothing wrong with help outside, but never would I make my child feel like he can't depend on me, especially at a young age. 19 is still young. They don't know the world. They don't know nothing about people. They don't really know anything, especially when you haven't really experienced the world and people in general. Never make your children feel like they have to go outside for help. It looks bad on you. Never would I have let my child depend on someone on the outside and make me look bad. Make me look like I'm not a good mother. Never would I let my child stay with someone because they feel like that's their only option and that's the only way that they can get to where they have to get to work, etc. Because their other parent excuse is they're not doing it because he should have been had his license, when they are responsible for helping them get their license. It's a bad look. It looks bad. It looks bad. And now never would I let another person come in my child's life and feel like they don't have nobody. They don't have their real people. Their flesh and blood. Their sperm donor. Or the mother that carried them for 9 months. Never would I make my child feel like I have to go over here and I got to ask these people because they're not going to do it. My father's not going to do it. My mother's not going to do it. Never would I let my young son, who don't know nothing about the world, go out here and depend on these people to take him where he got to go. Never would I have done that. Never would I make my child feel like he can't depend on me at that age. Never would I not try to not guide my child to be aware of just people in general. I don't care how nice these people are. I don't care how nice whoever is. Everybody's not trustworthy. There are good people out here. I'm not saying that people aren't good people. I'm not saying that people aren't willing to help you just because they have kind hearts. I'm not saying that either. But the fact of the matter is that my child feel like them people are more family to him than the people that he's living with. That's a fucking problem for me. That is a problem. And the only excuse the other parent has is, oh, I can't make him. Oh, you think because he's 19 that you can't make him. The fact that it's not even about making him. The fact is the matter is you're making him. You're making him feel like he has to be over there. You're making him feel like he has to ride with them to work every day. You're making him feel that way because you're not reassuring, I got you, son. You're the one who's making him feel like that. Because he wouldn't be over there if you didn't make your child feel like that. I'm quite disturbed. I am pissed. And like I said, I don't care about none of this other stuff that other parent is talking about. But the fact of the matter is, the people that my son depend on, the fact that they didn't come and talk to the other parent is a problem for me. The respect is a problem for me. I don't care if they're 19. I don't care. Maybe the other parent didn't talk to my son, other parent, Maybe because he's just ashamed as fuck. Like, you got these people taking your son back and forth to work when you have not one, not two, not but three, maybe four cars out there in your yard. And you let him stay over there at the girlfriend house. Never would I would never do that. I am a mama bear. If I had to get my ass up at 3 a.m. and pick my son up from work, guess what? I'm doing it. If I had to take my son to work in the evening, I'm doing it. If I have to make sure I hurry up and help him get his license quick so he can drive one of these cars, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Even if he rode with them and then I picked my son up in the morning, I'm doing it. Never let a motherfucking soul think that you ain't a good parent to your fucking child. You don't give a fuck about his whereabouts. Oh, well, I can't make him. No, nigga, that's an excuse. If you don't want to be bothered with your son, send my son back. And of course, when you try to talk to your son, your child, they think that you're just overreacting and da-da-da. They don't know nothing about life. They don't know nothing about people. They too trustworthy. There are no such thing as friends. All these children out here dying and because their so-called friends are friends and they're doing shit to them and leaving them left behind and all this other bullshit. I don't trust a fucking soul. That's why I don't trust a soul. And I'm not trying to make my children feel like they can't trust anybody, but no one is your fucking friend. And my son is mixed. He's black and Asian. You're going to always be a nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's going to always be considered black. You get my fucking drift? And all his friends are the palm of my fucking hands. But he thinks I'm overreacting. No, I'm not overreacting. I'm being a parent. That's what a parent's supposed to do. You are 19. You don't know shit. Like I told the other parent, the sperm donor, me and him are two different people. I didn't grow up with having to depend on people. We depended on ourselves or each other. Siblings. And the fact of the matter that my son is not here, I can't be there for him like I want to. I can't guide him in a way that I want to guide him. His father, he don't want to be bothered. That's what it sounds like to me. His tone is, well, I can't make him. Well, I can't da-da-da-da-da. Well, I can't, I can't. You're slow, nigga. You just don't want to be bothered with it. Ain't nobody say, no, nigga, it sound like you don't want to be bothered with him. And it sound like you prefer that he over there. That's what the fuck it sounded like. Because any concerned father would have been like, no, we're not doing that. Any real father would have said, no, we're going to figure it out. No, you ain't even say that. You just let him, I don't think that's a good idea. Nigga, what? No, he ain't a nigga. But nigga, what? Y'all, I'm just venting right now because I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And I wouldn't have even known because I was trying to call my son. I was trying to call him. And then I texted his dad and I was like, well, where is JT? Oh, well, he's at his girlfriend's house. I said, well, how long he been over there? Oh, he been over there for a couple of weeks. What? He been where for a couple of weeks? Do you agree or do you not agree? Drop it down in the comments. Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you agree with him being over there or do you not agree with him being over there? Me, I ain't for it. I ain't for the shits and I'm not for it. I'm not for it. And he's like, oh, well, Mom, you can talk to them. I don't want to talk to them people. Because the fact of the matter that they didn't take it upon themselves to go and talk to your dad. I don't. Because I shouldn't even be talking to no motherfucking body. Okay? Your concern, well, make sure it's okay with your parents. I know, we don't be doing that bullshit. Unless we talking to the people. They don't give a fuck. Drop it down in the comments. Give me y'all opinions because y'all are mad. Y'all know I've been on here talking. I'm gonna keep on talking because you know what? This is like my daily diary, my public daily diary. This is how I'm feeling today. I'm pissed today. Okay.